The truth is, Beyonce is the biggest pop star of our time. Amassing a massive fan base and selling millions upon millions of records, she has managed to reach the 1% of artists. Acquiring one of the biggest fan base ever, with her sitting alongside who is considered to be the king of hip-hop, Jay-Z, making her the queen. The queen of what exactly is not what it seems. Beyonce has taken the Masonic oath and has climbed the degrees of masonry to the very top. Join me in this episode as we uncover the dark truth about Beyonce. Beyonce was born September 8, 1981 in Houston, Texas. She would get into performing at a young age, as young as 7 years old. Joining her school talent show and winning, she would begin to perform at local talent shows all around Houston. When she turned 8, her and a group of her friends decided to try out for an all-girls entertainment group where they would be placed in a hip-hop group where they'll perform together all over Houston. They would eventually be discovered by an R&B producer, Arn Frazier, who would fly them out to his studio in California where he would enter the girls into a talent show. The girls would end up losing the talent show and being dropped by the producer. This is when Beyonce's dad came into the picture. He would end up quitting his job and moving to manage Beyonce's career, even leaving his wife behind. He would go on to book the girls for many opening act opportunities where the girls would start to become more known. He eventually managed to get the girls in with a record label that let the girls audition for them. They would get signed to Atlantic Records, but get dropped. On October 5th, 1995, Beyonce and her friends would again get signed, this time to Grassroots Entertainment. After a year of studio work, they managed to get a major deal with Sony and then Columbia Records, where she would make her debut as the leader of Destiny's Child. Beyonce would start her stardom, acting in movies and receiving high praise. She would go on to eventually leave the group and get picked up by Jay-Z and go on to marry him and have one of the biggest careers in history. This is what you may already know about Beyonce, because this is what she wants you to know. The truth is much more twisted and sinister. Beyonce has taken a satanic oath to serve Lucifer so that she herself can be worshipped. She had sold her soul and chose the side that will solely benefit her. In order to understand my point, we must identify Beyonce's true purpose. Just like many other celebrities, Beyonce has been used to further an agenda that is needed to be accepted by the masses in order to bring in the new Masonic order. The first thing that we need to discuss is her initial group name. The group she was a part of had their name changed right before all of their fame to Destiny's Child. This name means more than you may think. The reason the record labels named her group Destiny's Child and not Destiny's Children or the Children of Destiny, because there was only one child of their destiny in the group, and that was Beyonce. She was the Destiny's Child. It is no coincidence that Beyonce is a descendant of an Acadian leader, Joseph Broussard. Next thing we need to speak about is her introduction to Rock Nation. When she continued her destiny and aligned herself with the satanic equal Jay-Z, another Freemason I have done a video on. If you would like to see the video I did on the Dark Truth About Jay-Z, the link will be in the description. We were first introduced to Beyonce in her solo career alongside Jay-Z in her music video for the song Crazy in Love. The most important scene we need to speak about is the car scene, where it seems that Jay-Z kills Beyonce, who is trapped in a car. Then she seems to appear next to Jay-Z transformed, as he is seen throwing up satanic symbolic hand gestures. This is her rebirth scene. We have seen this done many times before by many other artists. They must die to be reborn, just like the Freemasonic initiation ceremony. It is no coincidence that Beyonce saw massive amounts of success with this song. This song was one of the top-selling singles ever, selling over 8 million copies. She still performs this song on tour to this day. The next thing that we need to discuss is her song with Shakira, Beautiful Liar, as this entire song is her announcing her love for Lucifer. She explains how she is worth it to him, how they follow the beautiful liar. In the music video for the song, you can see her dancing on scriptures. It's clear who the beautiful liar is that she is speaking about, Lucifer, who granted her with all her desires, gave her everything Beyonce ever needed, and all Beyonce needed to do was worship herself and influence others to participate in self-worship, as self-worship is the core value of Satanism. The next thing that we need to talk about is Beyonce performing the Freemasonic ritual chair dance. Just like many other celebrities over the years, they have shown admiration to Lucifer in order to climb through the degrees, essentially doing the rituals for the world to see. Beyonce sang about this and performed the rituals in her music video for Dance For You and again for Petition. This ritual is done for the Masonic Lodge's elites to watch. These women essentially show themselves completely to the men in order to be granted power. Just like the devil, Beyonce has lied to the world and convinced them that she is truly a good person. When Beyonce is no doubt serving a demonic agenda to enslave the masses physically and spiritually. Beyonce is one of the very few who are at the forefront of pushing this agenda. She wants a depopulated world. She wants it to be ruled by the order of the Freemasons. Her and Jay-Z have devoted their lives alongside many other Masons to accomplish this goal. This was Beyonce's destiny. This is her purpose. The next thing that we have to talk about is Beyonce's alter ego, Sasha Fierce, or we should call it her demonic spirit that guides her and possesses her. From Beyonce's own mouth, she confesses that Sasha Fierce entered her for the first time before the BET Awards.
I can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal. I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me. And
she states that it entered her and she felt her energy, that Sasha can do things Beyonce can't. Beyonce is telling you from her own mouth. She allows a demon to manipulate her body in order to perform the rituals she performed. It's clear what side Beyonce represents and is heavily pushing to the millions upon millions of her fans. She has been allowed to sit on the top of the throne next to Jay-Z. In collateral, she must spread the agenda and help destroy the moral of the masses. Beyonce's music and videos are used by the Masons to program young women into accepting a general mode. They use these pop stars to shove beauty and moral standards down their throat. The reason they do this is devilish. They want to corrupt the youth into accepting the new Masonic order that is shortly to be announced. For those who are awake and can clearly see the truth, we must help those who are completely asleep or are confused. We must guide them to the truth and help them to finding their salvation. They are trying to separate us using their Masonic method of divide and conquer. We must not be conquered. We must wake our people up and stop what's shortly going to be unveiled. Beyonce decided money, fame, and power were more important to her than eternal life and love. I am in no way, shape, or form judging her, as God only created me with the ability to love my brothers and sisters, not to judge them. We must stay aware of what her goals are and who she represents. Next time you hear a song, you know what she's truly trying to say and what she wants from you, your mind, soul, and body. Thank you for watching this episode of The Truth Is. I have a special announcement. I have finally received my Know the Truth shirts, and I raffle one of these every month on my Patreon alongside with a cash prize. The winner of the monthly raffle also gets to pick a future video topic. So if you would like to further support my channel, join my Patreon. The link will be in the description. If you join before the 28th of this month, you can still be entered to this month's monthly raffle. If you would like to purchase a shirt, please contact me at TheTruthIs01 on Instagram through DMs. Also, please leave a comment below on this video on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button as this helps other people find these videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Please follow me on Instagram at TheTruthIs01 and on TikTok at TheTruthIs. I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.